What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Season 10, Episode 1 of the Husky Fat Podcast. I'm your host, Dylan. To my left, he is the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th wonder of the world. Y'all know him. We love him. Mr. Scott motherfucking Jones. Who? Scott Jones. And always, on the ones and twos, the best in the business, Josh, a.k.a. Turtle.
The best in the business. So as I was just saying, Dylan, Chet, am I wrong? Chet just plays like a bitch sometimes.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's just the lack of weight that he has, and he just can get pushed around by anybody so easily. But at the same time,
it's not.
Do you think he has it in him to play more physical?
It's not that. It's not that he doesn't try to play. I do think he tries to play physical. It's just his over-the-top reactions. Every time he falls, it's like you think that he's broke his hip again. You think he tore his nutsack. You think all kinds of bad things have happened, man. The guy cannot fall nice. Oh, I sound a lot clearer right there, Josh. I don't know what you did, but it sounds good.
I get that. It always scares me when he falls, just because, like you said, I mean, he's so fragile. You've mentioned it before. It's like a baby giraffe.
Yeah,
it's the weirdest thing.
He's like a baby giraffe, but every time he takes a fall, he falls hard, and he has to lay there on the ground and cover his face. And I mean, I don't know, but anyways, you guys didn't tune in to hear us give our Thunder analogy. Although I will say, our Thunder analogy will top any other people that get paid tens of dollars to talk Thunder analogy around here. So you're welcome. But we're here to talk Husky Fat, and we're here to welcome you guys to season. What season were you at, Dylan?
10.
Season fucking 10.
Crazy.
Episode 1, Husky Fat Podcast. Thank you all for the journey. We are on a special primetime spot tonight, Dylan, and we got a few things we're going to hit on, a few things we're going to talk about. I got a little cheat sheet here so that way we don't forget some stuff.
Yep. While you're looking at that, I'm not going to lie. As soon as we started, I was like, damn, how do I do this intro? It's been a minute.
You froze in the moment. It's been a minute, man. Well, we're back at it. For those of you wondering and anxiously awaiting when we will be putting on fights and what our schedule is, it's coming. We've got some dates to announce here shortly. Some of them are unofficial, so in other words, it might change by a day or two, by a week, something like that. But they're pretty much set in stone. We just got to sign the dotted line, and we'll have that done by the end of next week. So get ready. Husky Fat's coming in. We're coming in hot this year. The dog pounds are back. We're just going to get right to it and talk about it. Dog pound, look for a dog pound coming your way in April. We're tentatively looking at April 18th as our first dog pound date, our first show in 2026. So location and time to be determined, and there will be official posts and official announcement on that by the end of this week. So, Dylan, you excited to go back to the dog pound? That's where you got your start at ring announcing, right?
Yeah,
that's your
roots. That's where I got my start. The name, threw the name out there too.
You came up with the name. That's exactly right.
But yeah, it's a whole different vibe. Obviously, doing both big shows and the dog pound and everything. They're great atmospheres. But if you haven't ever been to a dog pound show of ours, come check it out. April 18th, you said? Tentatively,
yeah. April 18th. Mr. Shea, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, brother. We got some people tuning in here. But, yes,
already.
April 18th, official date will be announced. The other big thing, in case people haven't noticed, which I'm sure they have by now, but just to make it official, we're talking about, for those of you who are wondering, well, what happened to the Husky Fat app? Where can I get all my Husky Fat content? Well, we did you one better. The UFC has recently switched their platform to Paramount Plus, which we'll talk more about that later on. I don't know about you, but I fucking love it, right?
Yes.
Right? It's
$9 for pay-per-views.
$9 for now until they come out with a Paramount Plus premium package that, well, yeah, the Paramount Plus will just get you 2 fight nights and, you get to see Dana White's ass once in a while. And then they're going to do the plus. But for right now, it's awesome. So we're following in their footsteps. We're doing away the Husky Fat platform. The Husky Fat app is no more as of right now. We are in the process of transferring over all of our old stuff onto our YouTube channel. So get on YouTube. search Husky Fat Promotions. We're going to come right up there. We've got the Husky Fat Promotions channel, and we've got the Husky Fat podcast as well. So you're going to be seeing us from both of that. But for all of our previous shows for the near future, until we have more big announcements, all of our new shows, you get to watch live, no cost to you in your living room on YouTube. So we're excited about that, man. Excited to bring the people what they want. So if you haven't followed, go follow now. You're going to be getting a lot of free content and a lot of good stuff from there. All of our live events, all of our live pay-per-views, as of right now, they are going on YouTube. So get on there now. Get on while the train is hot.
No, definitely. This year is going to be a year to just explode for Husky Fat and what we're bringing to the table, what we have to offer. You're going to find out shortly kind of what all's in the works coming up this year. So it's going to be a big year for us. I'm excited. So buckle up.
Man, I am I'm resolved, man. I feel like last year was a tough year for me personally for a couple different reasons. Business-wise, it was kind of a tough year, not just for Husky Fat, but for other businesses and stuff like that. It's just been kind of an ebb and flow thing, man, but we've made it through. We're coming out stronger, and we're here to have some fun, man. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. We also are releasing our first top 5 rankings that we've done, professional top 5. We released the top 5 ranking last year for the 145 amateur division. That's probably needs to be redone and re-looked at, but we're going to start releasing rankings as we go throughout each podcast. How we do it's a little bit different. So I'll go over the criteria real quick, and then if, Josh, we can hit that first, then we'll start talking shows. But the criteria essentially was, one, obviously, you had to fight in Husky Fat, right? We are not a local or a regional promotion, but you still, for us to rank you, we're not ranking, there's other agencies that'll rank U.S. fighters and world fighters and stuff like that. So this is strictly, as of right now, this is the Husky Fat rankings. So you had to have fought in Husky Fat at least once. You had to have made the weight requirement in order to qualify for that division. So with all that being said, we have up on the screen right now the unveiling of your first Husky Fat Pro Lightweight rankings.
Man.
Dylan, why don't you go ahead and read them off from number 5 down to number 4.
Number 5, we have Saron, the Pariah Harrison. He is coming to you out of Chicago, correct?
Yep, coming out of Chicago, Illinois. Saron was on our Road to Tokyo tournament last year. He had the head kick heard around the world. Dropped Trayvon with that head kick, that buzzer beater. Promoted him to the second round, lost to Albright. It was due to an injury, but it was still a TKO. It was still a loss. And then he fought again for us in the Bricktown show. Ended up losing that to Brandon Phillips, which what people are going to ask is, well, how come Brandon's not up there? Brandon missed weight. He missed weight. It wasn't by much. He was close, but he did miss. You get a 1 pound allowance in fighting. He did not make that 1 pound allowance. Therefore, he did not qualify for the lightweight rankings. Brandon's a great fighter. That doesn't mean Brandon can't compete with anybody on there. He just didn't make the weight for this division right there. Therefore, didn't qualify him for that. Who do we got at number 4 here?
We got Eddie, the Sandman Sims, and he fights tonight, correct?
Yeah. We were going to give a shout to that, too, because right after we get off here, your boy and the voice are we're getting prettied up and hitting the road. We're going to go watch the charity event tonight in Oklahoma City for the Pal Athletic League. Two fighters that's fought on Husky Fat and 2 friends of ours, Eddie the Sandman Sims, obviously, and Jonathan the Junkyard Dog Gary, works for the Come Up Foundation. They're going to be squaring off, and that's a fight we've tried to put together a couple times, and different circumstances got in the way where it just didn't work out in the last minute. We've tried to put that fight together. Kimber at Rage in the Cage put this fight together for this charity event, and it is a great co-main event, so we're excited to see what goes down there. So much love to Jonathan and to Eddie. May the best man win. But Eddie is our number 4 ranking. Eddie's probably got more fights in that division out of anybody, right? If we thought of it,
he probably has more fights for Husky Fat than anybody.
Yeah, and he didn't fight for Husky Fat, but twice last year, just in the tournament, he fought.
Yeah, I think he
both
got
times.
the most fights ever.
Yeah, because he had his fight ended up getting dropped in the OKC show because the dude missed weight, correct?
Yep. Guy missed weight. That fight was dropped. He was there on weight, ready to go. Other mention, Shane Armstrong's another guy. Shane actually beat Eddie back on the was it 2020? May have been a 2023 show or an early 2024 show. But once again, Shane's only had one fight with Husky. No, he's had two fights. He lost the decision to Albright right after that. So in 2024, but Shane has not been active recently with Husky Fat. But he's one of those guys that was right on the cusp right there as well. We're big Shane Armstrong fans, so hopefully we get to see him coming up in 2026. Now I did this a little bit different. I know how, like, if you see the UFC rankings, you have the champ, the number one contender, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did this a little bit different this time for multiple reasons, and I'll get into it later on if we don't get into it today. But since we have multiple champs, we just did a top 5 ranking. So number 3, give us a sound off.
Eduardo, the Yellow Ranger. Or Guzman. Sorry, it's been a while since we've seen him.
Yep, no, it has, and I actually talked to his coach. I talked to his coach recently, and he does plan on coming back. He does hope to come back and defend it. He just had to have a surgery. I'm not sure what surgery he had to have done, but he had surgery that's put him out of training for months.
Okay.
But the man, he's undefeated in MMA. He stepped in on short notice, beat the Sandman wants that back. He wants to run that back.
Yeah, he does.
But he stepped in short notice, beat the Sandman on his home turf for the Small Gloves title. So my man deserves that number 3 ranking just on those accolades alone. Who we got at number 2?
We have Derek All-Fight Albright.
Derek,
the runner-up from the tournament.
Fight Albright. He is our current, until I hear otherwise, he is our current pro lightweight champion. The Husky Fat pro lightweight champion is Derek All-Fight Albright. He was the runner-up in the tournament. He won the belt by beating Shane Armstrong decisively over a 5-round fight. So he's ranked number 2. And who would be our number 1?
The killer himself, Mason Strodeman.
Mason Strodeman, like our boy Torrance says, he is the AI kickboxing robot.
Yeah, no, I mean, ran through 3 dudes in one night, and I mean, yeah, he took some shots, but I mean, if you saw him, there wasn't a time to where I was just like, oh, or worried at all in any of his fights for him. I felt like he controlled, he dominated, and that's why he's number 1.
That's why he's number 1. You guys expect to see Mason back. Mason did have his fight in Japan, but Mason will be competing in Husky Fat as well. We are building him up, getting him ready for his next, whenever he's ready to compete in an actual K1 event in Japan again. So Mason will be featured throughout the year on our Husky Fat card, so get ready for that. I want to get you guys' thoughts on the Husky Fat rankings, because this is our first time to actually do a pro ranking, just full transparency. It's not like we are a young and up-and-coming growing organization. There wasn't a whole lot of math. We didn't do a whole lot of metrics to come up with these rankings. It was literally just Scott and one other person sitting down and putting them together. This is what I come up with. So I want your feedback, and I want Turtle's feedback on what you guys think on the list. If there's anybody else you think that you would have put on there, if you think of anybody's on the cups. First off, we'll start with you, Dylan. What is your thoughts on it?
I mean, I like how you set it up. Like you were saying, you got to be active. I know some people are going to be like, well, Eduardo Guzman wasn't active, but at the same time, he's our champ in that division, so that's why he has the ranking that he has.
He's our champ, and he has had injury, and I mean, to be honest with you, he's still an undefeated fighter too. Yeah. So but yes, no, that is an argument that this guy's only fought once and he hasn't fought in over a year. So that is legit.
But no, like I said, I like how you set it up. Also having set criteria on getting in there as well. Because obviously Brandon he did win, but at the same time you got to make the weight. That's one of the most important things is making the weight that you're coming in for.
Yep.
But anybody else that I put up there, I don't think so. I think that's a great list. I think the order that it's in is deserving. So yeah, I think you did well on it.
What are your thoughts, Josh?
Man,
anything you'd change?
Nope. Yeah, I think Dylan hit it right on the head. I mean,
straight up.
Yeah,
well,
I agree with that.
You guys can expect an update, and we'll start. These are going to be we're going to start posting. We're going to bring out new stuff on the website. These things are going to start being added to our website along with fighter bios and different things like that. So we'll be releasing new rankings each week as we build up to our next event. So stay tuned for that. But that was our release right there. This is our first top 5, and expect to see more. We've already talked about the dog pound. That's pretty much not set in stone yet, but April 18th, get ready for that. For the reminders of that, dog pound is mostly an amateur series. Now, I do like to fuck around and make the main event a pro fight, and I also like to do it in small gloves normally too. So you guys can expect that as well. I do want to take time. I do want to give a shout out to our guy who hosts, which we'll find out in the next couple of days for sure where this event's going to be at. But the Jim who has hosted 3 of our dog pounds, Raptor Jiu-Jitsu. I want to give a shout out to them. If you're in the Edmond area and need a place to train jiu-jitsu, man, there's not one better. Derek A-Game Adkins, he's our retired former champ. He's actually competing in heading to Vegas for some kind of jiu-jitsu. It's like it's like a draft. They have a jiu-jitsu draft, and then they fight year-round. Our boy Dave Ward's in the house. What up, Dave? It ain't a podcast without Dave commenting on here. Dave, what's up? But yeah, Derek's he said it's basically like the UFC of jiu-jitsu, which I'm going to be frank. I know I'm a fight guy. I know absolutely dick about jiu-jitsu, so I don't know if it is or not. But I know Derek's. I know I wouldn't want to grapple Derek.
No, not at all. So best of luck to Derek. Obviously, he's been able to help us out a lot and kind of merge that dog pound and have a good vibe there, good atmosphere there. But also, I talked to him a lot about his gym, or when I see him about his gym and everything, and he likes to mention that when you think sometimes, oh, I'm going to step in the gym for the first time, a lot of people's fears, I feel like, are, oh, I'm just going to get beat up bad, or someone's going to just, choke me out or do this or do that. And that's the opposite of what Derek focuses on. He wants to come in there. He wants to, show you proper technique, not just you go in there and you're just constantly getting submitted. Obviously, if you go in there with, like, oh, I'm the shit and do this and do that, then that's probably going to happen. But at the same time, he's going to take you through those steps and, build you up and get you ready for it. It's not just one of those things going in. It's just like, oh. So,
Derek will expect that sponsor check in the mail. But no, seriously though, no, you're 100%. You're 100% right. They do it the right way. Other news before we get into where we have, which this show is agreed upon. The poster's not out, but it is verbally agreed upon. It is going to happen. We'll get into the next show, which is going to be something that I'm excited for. It's something that we've never done. I don't think it's been done around here in a long time, if ever. So we're going to get into that here in a minute. But another friend of the show fought for us multiple times. Comes on and co-hosts the show with us quite a bit. Ring announcer, the one and only the Slim Reaper. It's not official yet, so we're not going to fully let the cat out of the bag, but the rumor is he is making a return to the kickboxing ring.
That is exciting. He's been a big part of Husky Fat.
Heading north. He's heading north. Now, he's not fighting Husky Fat, at least not yet.
Nope.
Anyways. Not yet. He's heading north. We're not going to say just what or where, but just know he's heading that way. Oh, the Hitman is back. Let's go.
Hey,
let's go.
Matt, so do I call you the Hitman Hickman now, or do I call you Matthew Black Rooster Hickman? So I need you to put that in
Black
there for
Rooster? Yeah.
Or Hitman.
I think he just needs to change his name to the Black Rooster.
I like that.
Like just name it. That's his title. Just the Black Rooster.
Black Rooster.
Man,
No.
but no, Hickman better get ready. Hickman better get ready. Hey, Matt, we're coming back to your town this year. I'm just telling you. We've already talked to the King of Ardmore out there. Our boy, the one and only Aubrey Harris. He's getting ready for big concerts over this weekend that he had to push back from last weekend. But we're heading back to Ardmore this year. So you Ardmoreans, get ready. The fights are coming back, and they're going to be high level there this year. So we're going to put the Hitman on display. We're going to put Ethan Moore. We're going to put the Sandman, and then we might as well throw a K1 tournament where we're at over there, right?
Man, might as well keep it rolling. Keep it rolling with K1. Keep it rolling with Husky Fat. Give the Ardmore town a show. everybody coming in. It's a little bit closer for a lot of the Texas fighters that are coming up too. So
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be fire.
get a
right
little
there.
Texas crowd that's coming up. So it'll be nice.
Yes, sir.
The Ardmore shows are fun.
But yeah, no, the Slim Reaper will be making a return. He will be heading north. We're going to call it a little bit of a border war. He will be heading. No, he's staying in the Americas, but he's heading up north, and he's heading up north, eh? And we're going to chug some maple syrup, and we're going to throw leather and see what happens.
Hey, I'm excited for it. I know he's pumped about it as well. Had a little layoff, kind of recovering, doing all that. Being a dad, most importantly.
Yep.
So, but now opportunity presented itself, and
he's going for it.
It's
so
showtime.
we will have have more details on that as it comes along. Might even get to talk to the other promoter from the other promotion. He's a great guy. I've talked to him back and forth. They're trying to bring kickboxing to their part of the world, and we're bringing it back here to ours. And so we're going to do some collabs in the future, man. But speaking of collabs in the future, what are your thoughts on an outdoor show?
An outdoor show. You see them I've seen videos of a few like outdoor shows and everything like that, but at the same time, just the vibe, I feel like would be insane.
It's going to be insane.
Just bumping,
Insane.
bumping. People there getting hype, having music. People walking by, wondering what's going on. Let me go check this out. Filling up the parking lot or wherever we're at. Oh yeah.
Dude, the absolute wildest. And this isn't. We'll get back on this. You know me. I'm ADD like a motherfucker, so my brain's going here and there. But the wildest fight I ever saw way back in the day. You youngsters aren't going to know, but Riddick Bowe and I'm pretty sure it's Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe and Andrew Galata were fighting outdoor in Vegas, and there was a guy that had built his own like propeller thing where he was flying like a propeller backpack, and this guy in the middle of the fight on HBO flew and landed directly in the ring as the fight was going on. Came in out of the sky, just landed right in the ring, and then he proceeded to get the absolute shit beat out of him by everybody, like both corners, dude. It was insane. And then Galata recovered and proceeded to nut punch Riddick Bowe 12 times, which is what Galata did. He just nut punched people.
Hell yes.
He was a nut puncher, man. Chris Paul, I told everybody that with Chris Paul retiring about, what do you put on his resume? Our boy Drew Duncan typed up some stuff about resume, which go follow our boy Drew. Our boy Drew is all content when it comes to sports.
The hottest takes you can think of.
Drew Duncan. So sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't, but it's worth a read, man. The guy's entertaining. He was talking about Chris Paul, and I told him you got to add nut puncher to his resume. That guy is a Class A nut puncher. That guy will punch you in the dick. Title Black Rooster, announce Hitman. All right, okay, let's get the party cracking, baby. But back to outdoor shows. So we are whatever you guys' plans are for the weekend of June 19th and June 20th. You guys just need to cancel it. You guys just need to stop right now. I'm giving you plenty of warning, right? Plenty of warning.
Yeah. 6 months.
Yeah. You got plenty of fucking warning, all right? Cancel it.
Cancel it.
You got to cancel because here's the thing. The NBA playoffs will have been wrapped up by then. So maybe, look who's in the house here. Somebody owes me a few lunches, right? Ben, out there chasing carjackers. Look. How old is that picture of Luke, by the way? 'Cause I gotta be honest
it looks
with you.
new.
That's got to be that's the sexiest picture I've ever seen Luke take. And I've tried to get him to take good pictures.
I saw that the other day, and I was like, oh, shit. All right, Luke, you kind of look like you can play golf. But then I've seen you play golf. And
No, honestly, his form looks phenomenal right there, does it not?
It does. And I noticed he's also down in Houston, one of the Houston venues. I noticed it wasn't Oklahoma City one because of the background, but if I can remember right from everything that's down there, it looks like the Houston venue. So,
dude, but June 19th, June 20th. Here's what's going to happen, all right? The NBA playoffs will have just wrapped up. People are either going to be excited, ready to celebrate their second chip, right?
Back to back.
Or they're going to be looking for something to drown their sorrows in, maybe a distraction. And us here at Husky Fat are here to provide that for you, right? This is what we do. We provide premium entertainment at a reasonable cost. Am I right, Josh?
You're absolutely right.
Am I right?
Yeah,
One of
absolutely.
you guys better get on board now. One of these days, it might end up being a premium cost. You never know. You never know. But so we're going to be live June 19th, June 20th in Bricktown. We will have location and stuff later as we go on. This will not be an ordinary event. What always pisses me off about the climate, especially the climate of boxing, right, and the climate of combat sports, is you have all these crossovers, right? You got all these guys. You'll have all these boxers that'll call out MMA guys, but they only want to call them out to come box them, right? They're not going to come over and fight MMA, right? Why do you think that is, Dylan?
Probably because they don't want to get kicked.
Right. Why do you think Ryan Garcia will talk all that shit and try to get you in a boxing ring? He's not going in there and fighting Taporia, right? Yeah. He'll get kicked and then he'll get murdered, right? So it's kind of irritates me, that crossover. Very rarely have you seen a boxer come over and fight in another combat sport. It's always that combat sport coming over to fight boxing. Well, we have got a collaboration that's coming to you with a boxing promotion, and once again, that will be announced. Once we announce later when pen to paper to sign. But we are going to do an event. We are doing boxing versus kickboxing, worlds collide. Fire. So what that means is we're going to have, and that's not going to be the whole show. That's just going to be a section of the show. But we are going to have boxers. We're going to have a couple of boxing fights where traditional boxers are fighting traditional kickboxers in the boxing format. And then we're going to have a couple of more fights of boxers, traditional boxers, who have, and you guys will be surprised, especially locally here, who we get signed up, traditional boxers who are willing to take off the boots, the boxing boots, and try their hands at kickboxing against kickboxers. So we're going to have a Worlds Collide kickboxing versus boxing show. We are going to collaborate with another boxing promoter who, by the way, is a world-class boxer himself. He's actually got a big fight coming up here in dirty boxing tomorrow night. So, so I don't know if that gives too much away, but we are going to look for that in the future. So we're going to have a downtown, not just a fight night. We're going to have a party, June 19th, June 20th. More details coming soon, but we're talking an event. Just wait till we got Hold Up Baby that's going to be running some entertainment on it. Josh, just kind of let you know what, just tease him a little bit about what Hold Up Baby is going to bring to the table for this.
Yeah, so we're going to make this go all the way out for the weigh-ins. We're going to actually bring you guys a showcase. We're going to have artists that are performing. It's going to be some local artists, some national-known artists. It's just going to be a whole party, a whole vibe. It's going to be great stuff.
So,
and it's going to be right there,
like we always say,
downtown OKC.
Like we always say, the press conference is the show before the show, and it truly is. It's entertainment. It's entertainment enough as it is. We're going to up it a notch. So our press conference is going to be live there on stage downtown Oklahoma City, and we're going to have artists. We're going to have music acts going on before the press conference, in between, after. It's going to be a vibe.
It's going to be a vibe.
It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a party. It's going to be reasonable for anybody to get in who wants to get in Friday night or the fights on Saturday night. And we're just getting them kicked off, too. Like, we haven't even announced it, but we're going to do boxing. We're doing boxing versus kickboxing in both disciplines. So we're going to truly find out if anybody can win in the opposite discipline, right? Yeah. I got to tell you, I like Liddell will probably, we are going to get, I just gave it away, but we are going to get the other promoter on that we're partnering with to talk about this some. And I guarantee he's going to argue with you that he thinks hands down the boxer's going to take it. I like the chances of the kickboxers. I'm not going to say clean sweep, but I like the chances of the kickboxers. If let's say we have 5 fights total or 4 fights total, I think the kickboxers take it 3-1.
Yeah. All right. You know,
Obviously,
I don't want it to happen, but you remember that video that went around last year of the kickboxer boxing in the boxing match, and he's getting his ass whooped, and
so
then
he
he just
just
kicked the shit out of that dude.
Yep.
Like, clearly I don't want that to happen, but that'd be fucking nuts.
Dude, if that happened, dude.
Like, it would literally.
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that on me.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. I mean, that's a viral moment, but it ain't the viral moment that we want.
No.
I'm good with going viral, but that's a little bit much.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, boxer versus kickboxer. We're going to have a full undercard of kickboxing fights too. We're talking the same spinner belts that we always do. So be looking for that. We'll have amateur title fights coming in. We are going to have kickboxing matches as well, kickboxer versus kickboxer, not just boxing versus kickboxer. And the boxing promotion has talked about wanting to put on a couple of their guys, showcase their guys, boxer versus boxer in more traditional matches as well. So you're truly going to get worlds collide here. This is going to be an Oklahoma City moment, an Oklahoma City event happening over a great holiday weekend, great music, great vibes. If you're not going to be out there, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Don't ever hit me, Dylan, or Josh up and say, hey, there's nothing to do in Oklahoma City.
Ever. So I'm going to tell you, you're fucking retarded.
Whoa. False.
Absolutely.
Speaking of rankings and stuff, I'm going back to that, but I'm also going to jump back to some fights that happened last weekend.
Yeah.
Patty versus Gaethje
for
the interim champion. What, an interim?
That was the interim. That was the interim title. Did you know my boy from our boy from Elliott Roofing, Matt Case? He had floor seats to that event. He sent me I'll show you afterwards. He sent me videos and stuff on it. That motherfucker.
Yeah, that was a fucking war.
That was. Our friends over at 15.5 Gutters were there too, because IRE, the International Roofing Expo, was happening.
Yeah.
Yep. Austin, what's up? Got to see Millette get back in. Hey, trust me, you and me both. Millette, we're already in talks with him. We plan on having him back as soon as he's ready. We are Kale fans from day one, for sure.
No, definitely.
For sure.
But yeah, no, the fights last weekend were great. Patty stepping up, obviously, continued to try to grow. He's still young in the sport when it comes to fighting just top tier contenders and everything like that in that division. Gaethje just let him show that, hey, you still got some work to do, but man, if you missed that fight,
Josh,
did you watch that fight, or were you too busy snuggling, trying to stay warm?
I was snuggling,
yeah,
snuggling.
But no, it was a good card. Period. The prelims
cold
were good.
Weekends, cold weekends like that are how babies appear 9 months later. Be fucking careful.
Yeah,
I was careful.
But no, the whole card was good, except for the O'Malley Song Yadong fight. That fight kind of sucked.
Yeah, that one was a little bit disappointed. But I mean, Paramount as a whole, I thought it was phenomenal. I know it got a little bit of backlash, people bitching about all the commercials and stuff. You can't have your cake and eat it too, right? Either pay $80 pay-per-view and still have some commercials, or pay $8 a month to Paramount and let them figure out a way to make that however many, was it like $711 million or some $1 billion? There was whatever amount of money that they paid to get those rights. Let them make that money back so we can keep watching it.
Yeah. Or they can try this third option this year. It's called Shut the Fuck Up.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that too, man. But you know how it is. People are going to bitch, man. And it was done different. They did show some commercials during the walkouts and stuff. Does anybody give a shit about every walkout anyways? As long as you're showing like the hype fights, like the co-main and the main walkouts and stuff, those are the only ones that you really want to see anyways, right? Like all the ones leading up to it, man, run your commercials.
Yep. How'd you feel about the Derek Lewis fight?
I felt like exactly how I texted you. It was just weird. Like he just kind of fell down and then he just waited and then the guy just casually he squatted down and beat the fuck out of him. It was weird, man.
It was. It's almost like he was just like, all right, barely got touched. I'm out that way.
Yeah.
Just out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that, but it was weird. Patty showed me something. Patty he should have showed everybody something. He showed that he's got what it takes to be a star in the UFC. The downside to taking that fight and showing that he's got what it takes is fights like that are that brutal. First off, Gaethje's a legend. Gaethje should never have to buy a drink wherever he goes in the rest of his life. But Gaethje's only got maybe one or two of those fights left in him. One or two left. One or two. He only fights one way. he's not going to change. Pretty soon, he's going to look like Tony Ferguson. He's going to look like Tony Ferguson. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. But when you're win through wars like that, he's used to going through wars like that. That can change people. Paddy Pimblett may never be the same after that war. He took a lot of damage.
And he has a chin.
He blocked a lot of punches with his face. Like my old boxing coach told me one time, hey, just because you got a chin, being tough is not a credible defense. Just because you got a chin doesn't mean you got to show it off.
So is he swollen?
Huh?
Was he swollen and just cut open?
Oh, it was swollen, cut.
He just got the fuck
He just
beat out
fuck
of him.
beat out of him.
Yeah, he just got. Yeah, he just got. It was just.
And he had his moment. He had his moments too.
No, he fought well too. But I'm just telling you, it's just one of those. Josh, it was a 5-round fight where those guys just stood there and beat the shit out of each other. And Gaethje just beat him up a little bit more. Yeah, yeah, we agree with it. We're kind of leaning
That's a dope
towards.
picture right there.
Yeah.
That really is. That really is.
There was a
fight
today. What's
Yeah.
going
I
on?
don't know.
Everybody just 2026 swagged out.
Right.
Swag
There was
down.
a fight. Speaking of people having money on stuff, there was a fight that Dana canceled and
They
pulled
canceled it,
because
yeah.
of a weird
betting going on. That was Michael
The
Johnson's
gambling
fight.
commission came in and said, "Hey, there's weird things happening with this. A lot of money came in on this," and he pulled it.
Yeah, no, it's now Derek Lewis. Like I said, that was weird. I don't think he was winning that fight. Regardless, he looked slow every time. I mean, every time he just lunges at you, and the guy was too fast to get out of his way. It wasn't going to go well, anyways. But it was just like I said, he just kind of fell down and just put his hands behind his head and relaxed, and that guy just kind of slowly dropped to one knee. Like literally, it took like 10 seconds for him to drop down to ground and pound, and then just started beating on him. Like 40 punches later, they stopped the fight. Like it was the weirdest thing ever, dude.
Yeah. No, there were 3 fights. I can't remember off the top of my head that ended with less than 3 seconds left in the final round
Yep.
by KO.
Should we tease them with another tentative fight date while
Let's do
we're
it.
talking fights? Okay. So we've already talked about mid-April, more than likely April 18th. Dog Pound, we're back. June 20th, the weekend, June 19th, June 20th. We are downtown in Bricktown. I know we said we wouldn't go back to OKC, but this is going
different.
to be it's going to be different, and it's going to be a bit of an homage, a tribute to the people that fucked us over the first time. So all I'm saying is I feel like our sketches and our videos that we do don't get the credit they deserve. We haven't done some real sketch stuff in a while. Was the last one we did when Luke got the guitar broke
That was the last one,
over
yeah.
him?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because Jason was supposed to smash it flat on his back, and he kind of came at an angle too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
Jason-
funny when he was posing. You
Jason
just see
let
him
out some-
walking in the background, Luke with his back hurting.
Yeah.
We got to rerun that at some point.
Jason was letting out some anger, man. He was letting out some angst, but that may have been I don't know if we can ever recreate that. That
Yeah.
may have been our Mona Lisa. But we got some shit planned for the Oklahoma City Convention Center since we're going to be right next door. So fuck you, Oklahoma City Convention Center. We're coming for you. I'm just saying it. We're coming for you. So it's going to be live. So once again, off track. April 18th, Dog Pound. More than likely April 18th. If that changes, but that'll be officially announced soon. June 20th, we are live in Bricktown, out in the stars.
Outside.
Worlds
For
collide, baby. We're throwing a party. June 20th. Don't miss it. Not official yet, but pretty much official. The end of August. August 28th is what we're targeting. We are going to be back live in Norman for a official sanctioned K1 event. Y'all want to see a fucking tournament?
Y'all
We
gonna
love
see a
tournaments.
fucking
We
tournament.
love tournaments.
Y'all want to see Mason Strodeman's return to the United States?
It's going to be nice.
All right, you guys get ready because all that shit's coming. We got more coming. So write these down in your calendars. August 28th, Norman, official K1 event. That means we're bringing in talent from everywhere like we always do, along with showcasing our local talent. Because I'll be honest with you, don't sleep on Oklahoma when it comes to striking. You know, we're picking up the pace.
No, definitely.
Blaine's offering his services. Luke, if you're still watching, he's offering his services to recreate that guitar smash again. We're going to have to figure out another one, but that's what we're looking at. So, anyways, that's not the only shows we're doing, but that's the only shows we're going to tease right now. We talked to you about how we are doing an Ardmore show this year. We are doing an Ardmore show this year. Chances are that will be towards October.
Are we doing an Ardmore show this year?
We are Ardmoreing. We are. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm out of practice.
For both of us, like I was telling you, it's one of those things.
I'm fucking rambling. All right. We got anything we want to talk about? No,
I hate
more
football.
Fight, more fight game.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
foot game.
I thought
Football.
we were just
I just
talking.
want. Okay, so we're gonna talk football.
I hate it. It's a kids' game. Fuck football. It's stupid.
I want to point out how close Dylan came to becoming the Nostradamus. Dylan the psychic. Dylan the voice psychic. Because years ago, Dylan had called out. You guys ought to know he's a diehard Broncos fan. Luke's trying to put it back on Blaine. Your back looks strong. Dylan called out the shenanigans going on about how Russell Wilson sucked. He was over there. He was a fraud. They needed to trade him. The Broncos, of course, didn't listen to him and didn't trade him until it was too late. But Dylan called out for Stidham to replace him as their number one QB way back in the day. Fast forward to modern days now. We get started off in the OU football season. Most of us around here, except for some dude over there in the back, are OU fans, right? And we start talking about how Mateer is going to be so much better, how the OU offense was like atrociously bad last year. There's no way they can be worse. Dylan started trumping the horn. Hey, just letting you guys know, Mateer is really not any better. Or their offense isn't any better. Just their defense is awesome. They're the one. We're like, no, dude, there's no way they're as bad, right? And Dylan starts running up stats. He starts pissing everybody off. But the more he talks about it, the more it becomes true. The offense gets worse and worse and worse. And so we basically annoyed Dylan for calling that, unfortunately. And, of course, he called his Broncos to go in the Super Bowl. So it was almost prophetic that if his Broncos would have made it to the Super Bowl with Stidham, I don't remember his first name.
Jarrett
Stidham. If they'd have made it with Stidham, then Dylan just needs to quit his day job and you guys just need to pay him to pick lotto numbers for you.
But they didn't.
The blizzard came in. He looked good until he didn't. But I told Scott too when he came in that he was going to make one mistake. Did I think the mistake that he made was going to be that? No. But I also didn't realize that one of the worst blizzards ever, it seemed like, is going to hit in the second half. So I don't care what QB was playing.
It was whoever was winning at the time. I
don't feel like anyone would have thrived in that.
No, not a single person.
Yeah, it was insane. So
maybe Josh Allen a little bit because Josh Allen's kind of a freak.
Yeah,
but that's the only one that you could see just being his big ass roaming around there.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Bo got hurt at the end of the Bills game, which was a crazy game, good game. Got hurt at the end of it, broke his ankle. But then we get playing the Patriots and probably should have went up 10-0 instead of going for it on that 4th and 1.
Yeah. And even your coach said afterwards that was on him. That was on him. They should have a 10-0 and 10-0 in that weather conditions with a backup.
I was thinking that earlier, but I didn't want to say it. I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it.
All right, Hitman, don't make us break that out of the archive. Don't make us break that out of the archives again, because our boy Turtle over there is in control of that. He will start flipping that KO.
Yeah, like I got a phone call. Like, okay, we can ease up a little bit.
But no.
Hey, but I did in return though. I did put his out there with his back spinning.
Dude, that one,
nice.
that one's been played. That one's been played over and over and over.
He didn't realize he got hit. What he got hit with. He was literally like, "What the fuck hit me?"
Yeah, no, he had no idea. That was beautiful. As bad as that knockout was for Matthew, that redemption knockout was just as sweet. Just as sweet, man. You don't see a spinning back fist every day. That was clean. That full fight's up, by the way, on our YouTube channel, Hitman. If you ain't watched it yet in entirety, it's up there. Go check it out, baby. Like and share. But back to foosball, yeah, man. It was just bad luck. That's all all there was to it is bad luck. The Slim Reapers Seahawks are back in the Super Bowl, and my brother's Patriots, which I just don't feel like it's been enough time for them to be allowed to be back in the Super Bowl.
I think the Seahawks are going to win. Their defense is fucking insane.
They are. I think they should win, but it's crazy how things happen. It does seem like the Patriots got there a little bit early, right? Mm-hmm. But they thought that with Brady also, and then they ended up. Oh, there we go. See, look, showing you some love. There we go. Show that in reverse.
Dink.
Boom. Ding.
He got up like, whoa, what the fuck? Did I get hit by?
Hunter was supposed to have a fight last weekend that
See,
got
he went like, what?
everybody dropped out of
I
it
saw
because of all
that.
the storm
I
and
saw
stuff.
that.
Yeah. There's got a whole lot going on. So I'm taking the Seahawks in the Super Bowl too.
I think so. But like I also said, I'd rather hear Blaine than your brother.
Yeah.
No offense to Patrick,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Now, next week we do need to break out. We do need to find our because all of us made Super Bowl predictions.
Yeah, mine just went to shit.
I think I had Broncos Lions.
I can tell you what mine was, and yeah, it was worse than that. You at least were close with one, right? I had the Lions and the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't remember what I
That
had,
was-
but
that
it
was
was
good.
none of them there. Like I had Carolina, like not.
You had
doing
the
shit.
Cowboys winning it all. We know
Well,
that.
I know that, but I don't know who I had them playing.
Yeah. I think you had the
Where's
Eagles.
the paper at?
I think
Where's
no,
the
they're
paper?
same division. Never mind. Who did you have? I can't remember where the papers are.
I might have had Baltimore.
My paper is in my office. I know where mine is.
Mine's
I'll
in
dig
my
around.
office somewhere.
I'll dig around and see if maybe I put yours in there
Yeah, it
too.
should have been
Because
together.
I bet we did it when we were out at
We
the
did,
at the
yeah.
other location.
No, I
So
think we did it up here.
No, we did it out there.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
we'll
man,
check and see. We are going to start back. We're going to start back gambling with Gilbert Grape over here. We're not going to do
Let's
that
do
this
it.
week because I didn't plan him ahead of time. But we are going to start that segment back up. But just keep in mind, he's not quite Nostradamus, but he's coming close.
close.
He's coming
But
close.
I will say, I know I pick them every year, but we just opened up $32 million in dead cap space. You know why? Because
Yeah.
we don't have to pay that sorry ass Russell Wilson anymore. He's finally off our our books.
See, everybody should take heed. Then now you guys go get you a wideout, a tight end. You know, fill in some things, man. Everybody should be fucking
Maybe
worried
like a
about
Jalen
that.
Waddle or somebody like that.
Yeah. Go get
We
you a
need
Waddle.
we need Cortland to play number 2 because that's what he is. He's a high level 2 playing the number 1 for us. But we couldn't fucking catch a cold last week. You even text about it.
Yeah. No,
I
nobody
get the
can catch
conditions
nothing.
were not great, but at the same time, holy shit.
There was like 6 passes just drop.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not like the passes are coming in hot. The quarterback couldn't throw it hard. That Stidham has like the weird. He had the Stidham and May both have the weirdest like arm motion release. It's like May. It's like almost in like, It's like it's very robotic. It's just like if you trained a robot to throw a football. That's what it'd fucking look like. I feel like.
But yeah, a lot of drops. So we gotta get that under control and everything. But hey, always I'm gonna pick my boys to win.
Anyway, guys, we are here to be your positive vibe and an overall gloomy outlook nationwide. So we're here to bring the vibes, bring the fun, bring the fight nights to you, and we're coming in hot this year. So tune in. What are all the ways that you can either watch or listen to the Husky Fat Podcast Turtle?
You can scan this QR code right here. It will take you to the whole spread, the whole platform. You can catch us on Spotify. You can catch us on Facebook, Husky Fat Promotion. You can catch us on YouTube as well. And don't forget to check out huskyfat.com. Scan the QR code. It'll take you everywhere. A lot of ways. And TikTok. Don't forget TikTok.
A lot of ways.
TikTok.
A lot of ways. We're on TikTok. We're on the TikTok. We're on Instagram, which, by the way, Instagram still hadn't let us go live on those motherfuckers.
That's so yeah.
I've got to figure that out. It's
We're gonna have to start a whole new one.
Yeah, it's driving
unfortunately.
me. Yeah,
Or
well,
like a live like.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Josh has talked to me about. I'm going to give it one more go, and then it's not good. No, yeah, I'm just going to stop there.
But anyway, I mean,
You'll get them
season
fired
10,
up.
episode one. We're excited to be back. We're excited for the year. It's gonna be nice. I'm ready to see some knockouts happen.
We're
I'm
ready
ready
to make
announce
history.
some fighters.
We're
I'm
ready
ready
to-
to get back in there and be hyped.
We're ready to make history. We're bringing K1 level shows to the United States. That's something that nobody else is doing. Some people are doing something similar. Nobody else is doing that. We are bringing K1 level shows, K1 tournaments. You come if you want to display your skills on a national stage. First off, we are going to be the national stage. But if you want to display your skills on an international stage, come see us. There's not another place around here that can guarantee you that. So stay tuned. This is going to be a great year. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see where it takes us. Do you have any predictions for the fights, the two fights that we're about to go watch when we get out of here, Dylan? Now be careful. Remember, the Sandman, he threatened your
He'd
life
have caught you in the hallway a few times.
He did. Yeah, a few times. Honestly, I've never seen. Have I seen Jonathan fight?
Yeah. He fought at the Criterion.
Okay.
He fought at the Criterion. He fought our boy Jameez Taylor.
Yeah.
I can't remember that card. That one a lot. That was in my smoking weed days, and
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't remember that card a lot. But Eddie's got a strong gas tank, so I don't ever question that. He's going to bring the war. So I'm gonna have to go with Eddie on this one. And then the other main event, I think, between Carnahan and
I can't remember.
is that who you're talking about? That fight?
Yeah.
I got to go with my Duncan boy,
Carnahan.
Carnahan.
Yeah. No, Carnahan.
Yeah, I grew up wrestling with him. So it's one of those things. I know he's gone over to Thailand and trained there as well. But he's been wrestling since he was like 3 years old. So that one thing I don't question is him being able to probably take him down and control it and do what he needs to do, whether it's submission or ground and pound. So I would assume he takes him down within the first 30, 45 seconds and finishes it.
Gets it done. Well, guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you caught the tail end of it, we will leave the full live thing up for a couple of days here. But be sure to check us out. The replay will be out in full on Spotify. The replay will be out in full on YouTube, on both YouTube channels, the Husky Fat Promotions channel and the Husky Fat Podcast. From us to you, be good to each other. Be fucking good to each other. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.